Google Stadia reviews are in and they are terrible, obviously. Valve is finally giving us a new Half-Life game after 15 years. Pokemon, Sword and Shield are just causing all kinds of trouble. You rascals. The Google Stadia is finally here, not for the public, but for reviewers, and it is quite a mess. I went on so many different websites and was looking up reviews for Google Stadia, because I saw people talking about it. They're like, ooh, wow, not looking good for Google Stadia. And I was like, who thought this was gonna be good? Who was saying like, you know what? This streaming game console is gonna be great. This is gonna be awesome. There's not gonna be any problems, and people are gonna wanna pay $60 for exclusively digital games. Of course, why not? I don't know who thought that, but yeah, literally every single website I checked, I went like New York Times, like all over the place. They're all just like, nah, this ain't it, chief. Sorry, Google. It was outrageous. It releases on Thursday, I think, for the general public. I don't know who. You gotta have it. You gotta have a pre-order. You can go buy it in a store. I don't know what the deal is with that. I know that people do have like the Founders Edition that aren't coming until like late November, even December or something like that. Some people are gonna get it on day one. I don't know what the mix up of that. It's like a controller and a dongle and like something else. How is this difficult to get out to people? What's going on, Google? But yeah, there's a lot of problems that people saw before it came out, but people in reviews are talking about like, yeah, check this out. Internet connection is a huge deal, apparently, the reviewers are saying. Again, obviously, if you don't got a good connection, your games aren't going to run smoothly. Surprise, surprise. And, you know, people that live in these major cities, they have good internet. They got their Google Fibers, you know, whatever. They got their high-speed Comcasts. But what about these people that live in, like, fucking Idaho or some shit? You know what I mean? Like, what about people in Iowa? What are they going to do with their Google Stadia? Not going to play it, that's what. They're not going to be playing fucking Call of Duty, and the guy's just like, not going to happen, all right? The internet connection can cause, you know, various problems. Delays, frame rate drops. It's not good, obviously. And this is for people even with good internet. These reviewers have good internet, and they were talking about how they experienced button delay and like pixelated graphics and stuff like that. It's a streaming console, so it's like it's not the information is going back and forth between Google's like servers or data center or whatever the fuck it is. It's not happening at your house like it is on your PlayStation 4 or your Xbox. So there's gonna be some kinks to iron out. Apparently the setup sucks. The setup is terrible. It takes a long time. You got to connect your Google account to this over here, to this account. You got to make a new account over here and connect the app and do something with the app. And it's just like a mess. It's just not Xbox, PlayStation. You hook the motherfucker in, all right, and then you sign in or create your PlayStation account. And you're ripping. You're just ripping. You're going, and that's it. You don't got to do all this weird like, okay, I can make my phone out. Let me just make my account and then connect that here, and that's not how it works, Google. You need to get your ass out of the game market. We'll get to that in a second, but the game lineup is terrible, which we already knew. It's like nothing exclusive. I think that maybe there's one new game in there. Everything else is like Mortal Kombat 11, Red Dead 2. It's stuff we've had forever everywhere else. And it's like, that's what you think is going to push your console, is old games that we have to pay full price for digital only? Woo! Geniuses, absolute geniuses. And then another point that I saw made was if it's running like bad for a lot of people now, and they gotta restart their console and change settings and all this stuff. Imagine when this is fully released to the public. Is that gonna cause a strain on the servers? Google says they're prepared for that, but I mean, if you got this small handful of reviewers having this many problems, I don't think you are. We'll see. But like I said, it comes out Thursday, $60 a game. 4K, if you want to play in 4K, which I didn't see anybody talking about that, you got to pay $10 a month. So that's great. That's awesome. I don't know. It just looks terrible. What about competitive games? Like, what about people that are really competitive and really serious about their games? Do you think they're gonna notice like the tiniest fraction of a button delay? All right, this is gonna be for like the most casual people to play games. This is for like moms and dads, but they don't give a fuck about video games, Google. What is wrong with you? This is for no one. No one wants this, and no one's gonna buy this. It's gonna tank, and it's gonna be it's already is a fucking trash fire, and no one's gonna want it. So sorry, Google, get your ass out of gaming. We don't need you. Work on your smartphones or something, you jokers. And, woo, there was a mouse, a computer mouse, not a mouse Pokemon or an actual mouse, in the credits of Sword and Shield. I saw this on, what was it, Nintendo Life maybe, I think? And they're like, we think the game's really good, but check this out. There's a mouse in the credits. Like, shut up, dude. You're Nintendo Life. Of course you're going to say the game's fucking good. Shut up. There's so many problems with Sword and Shield. We'll get into a couple problems here, but these are new fun problems. There's a fucking mouse in the credits, and I saw people defending it in the comments of Nintendo Life. They're like, I mean, how are you gonna nitpick this? Like, grow up, guys. Can you imagine if there was a fucking mouse in Mario Odyssey or Breath of the Wild in the credits? These are polished Nintendo games that like, they just like, we gotta make this thing beautiful, prime, perfect for our passionate players. Look at that, that was a little, what is that? I don't know what that's called. Soliloquy, I don't fucking know. But yeah, this is it's just more evidence on top of more evidence on top of more evidence that Sword and Shield was a rush job. And if you don't think so, you're wrong. If you're enjoying the game, great for you. But it is a rush job. I am sorry. The animations and everything else, the reused models, it's just lies, deceit, deception. Ooh, it's a whole deal. We've been over it. We've been going over it for months. But now that it's out, we get to see funny stuff like a fucking mouse in the credits, which I'm sure Nintendo will patch out soon. Maybe they won't. Maybe, you know what? Fuck it. They already bought it. Who gives a shit? Let's make the next one and get some fucking money. But on top of that, it's been deleting saves, which I'm sure you heard about. I was out of the country when this was coming about, but I thought this was funny. A Japanese streamer discovered it like, oh wow, it's deleted all the fucking saves on my Nintendo Switch. How does that happen? How is this game that botched? On top of that, it is fucking up Roku devices. If you have your Roku on like the same TV as your Switch, some kind of like communication from like the Ycom service in Pokemon Y that's continually searching for players like fucks up something in the Roku. There's like a weird crossing wires. Roku even put out a statement like, if you're playing Sword and Shield and your Roku's fucked up, we're trying to figure it out. And then Game Freak's is over here, it's like, well, they bought it, so it's pretty good, right? No! I didn't buy it. Neither did Cameron. Now, you know, I was gonna buy it used, and then it came out, and it was just like, already it was like this shit just like trickling out, like, ooh, this sucks, that sucks, and then it came out, and it was like, whoops, just shit everywhere, just like, God, this is fucked. So I'm not gonna bother with it. I got too many great games to play that people put time, passion, and effort into, and polish to waste my time playing Pokemon Sword and Shield. As much as I love Pokemon, as much as I wanted to love Sword and Shield, and I wanted to have an awesome, fun Pokemon experience on my Switch, not gonna do it. Sorry, Game Freak. You're not getting my money, but you're making a lot of money still, so. Can we teach them a lesson? I know you wanted to play it, and I know you saw this shit, and you're not teaching them a lesson, but can we please try? You know, whatever. So, there it is. Pokemon Sword and Shield continues to be hilarious. And finally, after 15 years, Valve is giving us another Half-Life game. Not Half-Life 3 like everybody wants, but hey, maybe this is gonna push them in that direction, right? We're getting a VR exclusive game. It's gonna be VR only, so that's fun. Obviously, everyone loves VR. Half-Life Alyx is what it's called, which is one of the main characters from Half-Life 2. I never played Half-Life, all right? It's like a super cool PC game. Ooh, it's like the best PC game. Half-Life 1 is the best PC game all time. Never played it. I'm sure I would fucking love it if I played it. It's been on consoles and stuff as well. I just haven't played it. What do you want me to do? I was playing Halo, all right? Leave me alone. But yeah, Half-Life has a super hardcore fan base. I don't know how this is gonna actually go over. I haven't seen anybody really, any Half-Life like uproar, like, whoa, you're gonna give us a Half-Life game with some VR? Maybe they're just happy they're getting a Half-Life game. I don't know. The last Half-Life game, Half-Life 2, was in 2007. As far as I know. I mean, I don't know if there's like add-ons that were like a couple of years later, like, ooh, we got this new level DLC, check it out, baby. Does that count? I don't know. The last full-fledged Half-Life game is Half-Life 2 2007. Say, you're wrong, Shane. Sorry. I don't know. But yeah, that's kind of fucked that it's a VR exclusive, right? I feel like that's a huge letdown for a lot of people, but it's gonna like, I think they're trying to like just push VR on Steam and get some VR money, because they want that shit to pop off. But VR is just not that great yet. I tried it. I was just like, oh, this kind of sucks. I don't like doing this. I just want to relax. This is like, I'm like trying way too hard to have fun in this weird, I don't like it. I think a lot of people are like that as well. But VR will eventually someday be great, just not yet. I don't know why you wanted to put your effort into your Half-Life effort into VR. I don't know. Apparently they're like, we just wanted to make a VR game, and they looked at Portal 2 and they're like, well, people are gonna get sick playing that. LOL. So let's make Half-Life. So maybe it'll be cool. Maybe Half-Life fans will be happy, but they're all gonna have to go buy fucking VR headsets, and it's gonna be expensive, and it's just a hassle, and they're gonna have to take breaks every 30 minutes, or else they're gonna shit themselves. It's a mess. But God bless you, Valve. You gave the world another Half-Life game. People have been asking for literally over a decade, and here you are, almost 2 decades now, right? 15 years ago. It's a long time. Thanks, Lord Gaben. You're a fat piece of shit, and people love you. I don't give a shit, but hey, that's that. And we're back from Japan. It's been a while. It's been a month. But hey, we're back. News coming regularly again. Cam's uploaded lots of videos to his personal channel. Go check those out. Same flair of the videos that he uploads here. I don't know when he'll give you guys some more of those. Soon, I imagine. But yeah, go check that out. Bubby's World, I got some vlogs from our Japan trip. Cameron's channel is Cameron, all one word. Links in the description and all that. But yeah, regular news videos coming again soon. I am still currently jet lagged. Our patrons' boxes and letters and all the Patreon stuff went out today. So sorry for the delay on that, but we were out of the country and I was jet lagged as hell. I kept falling asleep at like in the middle of the day, like 6 o'clock. Still am jet lagged. I'm tired of shit right now, but I wanted to make a video and say hi, guys. YouTube has really fucked us recently. Our, what is it, P-score, T-score? I don't know. It's in the trash. I think YouTube took away our monetization. I think we got an email saying like our AdSense account was like closed or something. I don't fucking know. But I'm just having fun doing this. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Share it with your friends. Say, hey, there you go. Support us on Patreon if you want to help out the channel. It does help out a lot. We got fun tiers on there where we send you personal letters, Polaroids, and boxes full of games. We actually sent out some Japanese N64 games this month to our patrons and some other stuff. So that's nice. Go check that out. Or you could donate directly, PayPal, whatever, anything you want to do. If you want to help us, obviously you don't have to. I'm going to be still making these videos regardless. Or you could, subscribe to the channel, or what is it, a paid join subscription? I don't know the channel, the little thing. Lots of ways you can support the channel. You can even buy merch. We have stickers that you can buy, shirts and mugs as well on our big cartel, FUgameCrue.bigcartel.com. So go check that out. That's fun. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
So I want to say thank you to your loyalty. Thank you for your support.